started with that token character and you were running around as a PFP, but a token. And I think personally, I feel like multi-set, like one, I think it had a lot to do with Nike not really like teaming up with them to make them their space and with the goals of putting the clones as avatars and really building that IP out together. Two, I think this is another great example of how, people like LM and Josh and what is going on with VRM building and design. This is our future, people. VRM is the thing that's going to let the builders and characters really get to be their IP.
That part, that part, it is so, oh my gosh, the VRMs. I'm like, oh, like I'm a bunny, y'all. Like I'm a bunny with a pink cotton candy fro. Like, what? You what? And it's just so much fun to do. And oh my gosh. Then, of course, with the access to Blender and the add ons where you can do VRMs and whatnot. So I'm trying to, again, see how the creations I've already made, especially specifically for spatial and such, can go this way. So FBX to VRM, and oh goodness, oh, the vertices. Anywho.
Quick question on that, LM. Is there a good or any suggestions you could help put out there for a secondary codecs or something to start using or exporting into VRM into Blender?
Let's see. There's actually a great VRM add-on that literally all you have to do is any imports you have, if you have an armature, it'll correct it and see and give you a rundown on if it is good and if it fits, and then you can coordinate it to the bone structure that you need it to. In that sense, yes. And I could pop into a Discord, honestly, and show you, but I can try and pull it up before the time's up. But I'll probably have to show you in the Discord.
All right, send that. Please leave that extension in the Discord. That would be wonderful. Because honestly, people, that is going to be your ultimate chance to take your IP to the next level. Again, Josh and LM are experts at it. Ira is another one I would imagine is hot on the heels, if not already dominating that factor. This is where we start taking our IP and saying, hey, we want to be this IP, we want to expand, and we don't want anybody else telling us what to do. So be on the lookout and realize that's what's really going to give you the ability to like be your character not only in a metaverse but also if you want to do video projects. I know where you don't want to dox.
Excellent. This conversation is, I think, is higher level, and I'm really appreciating it because that is the whole point of Metaverse Monday, to onboard, to educate, and have those, basic conversations, and then have those higher level conversations where we're helping to, build a framework for the future. So I appreciate my nerdy friends. So excited. Oh my gosh. So I hopped into the Women in Tech Museum off of the On Cyber, and it's gorgeous. So a lot of the pieces that are in the spatial Women in Tech Museum have made it into this On Cyber museum, and it's sort of surrounded by, like, I guess the theme was AI art. So it's really beautiful. And there's these really cool, like, portals that you can go back to. I'm going to do it right now for my stream viewers, which, by the way, shout out to Sinful for letting me know that I didn't have the sound on in the stream. My bad. I have turned it on now. So first half of the show, you can't hear it. So sorry. But yeah, it portals you back. The bummer is it portals you back to the beginning, like to the entry point of the museum. You don't portal back to, the doorway, which I think is a little bit of a bummer, kind of a little bit janky, but it's not a gate. It's not, I guess you could say it's not like a too bad, I guess.
It's
But
getting
anyways.
closer. They're making progress.
Yeah.
Getting closer. You could get halfway in. We still need to press E to enter, but you know what? The concept and the future is bright. I do have a follow-up question. Did OnCyber happen to make the jump to Unity as well? Because I feel like they have more of that feeling, and it might just be an involvement of the overall platform. But I'm just wondering.
I don't build in OnCyber, but I want to say yes, they're using Unity. I'm not sure if that was something that they originally were using. Maybe LM might have some insights into that, but my gut says yes, they're in Unity.
Yeah, Art, I'll have to do a little digging. I thought they were WebGL in the beginning, but I could be wrong. Maybe Prez knows that or one of our wonderful hosts. By the way, while we're sitting there saying it, if you haven't already, please don't forget to like and retweet the space. It's how we find all our metaverse family. And thank you for being here with us.
Thanks for the reminder. Really appreciate that. All right, so you guys, I think we should hop back over to Spatial because my buddies, the Haikun fam, have some really great games that they are developing. I'm looking through their Rolodex right now, and there's just so many. I want to. Have you guys tried the Trippy Terpene trails? Have you done those?
They're so much fun. I ran into
I
one.
know. Have you been to the new one with the little scooter races?
No, I was telling Haikun how I needed to pop in because I really needed to. I was like, I need one of these. Just your games are fun and it gives me that elevation. Like, let's go. So I'm
Mhm.
excited.
Oh, this is the one. This is the one. It's called Dodging Bad Vibes. I think this is the one. Hopefully it's the one. I'm gonna do an exploratory. Hold on. But yeah, they have so many trails and they're really sneaky too. Like I get lost in them all the time, which is nice. And then they have these new scooters that they just put out, and I'm just like, oh, I want to ride the scooters. Okay, time to high escape. Okay, I don't think this is, yeah. Okay, and I think this is a game instructions. Oh yeah, get in your vehicle. Oh yeah, I'm linking this. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the link, copy this bad boy.
And also, I can remind everybody how I just found you is to jump onto lighthouse.world if you're all not members any yet. You can find people in almost every wallet connected metaverse. So great way and easy way to find your people.
Yep, that is true. Shout out to Lighthouse. We really do love them for perfect layer 2 solution for all your multi-meta maxi needs. I feel like I need to record that. All right, hop in. I know, I hear you, baby girl. Yeah. All right, so I posted it in World. I'm gonna hop over there. And with OnCyber, a little door appears and you can get into it. I love the way that OnCyber does it. I wonder if I have to walk into it. Boom. Oh yeah, you walk into the door and it throws you into Spatial. You still get the loading screen. It's still a little bit of a, a different vibe, but I kind of like how they're trying to connect. They're doing their best to be able to connect the two, which I think is super cool. Hi, baby girl. I'm gonna mute for just 1 second. Oh, hey, Schmers, how's it going? Nice to see ya. 90 Ghost, we love you. Cypher 9, hello, hello. I'm gonna shoot you a follow back. Okay. What we got here? We got Steven Henson. Hello, hello. Nice to see you. SonyX.eth. All right. New friend, new friend. We love our new friend, Lawless. Love
Let's
Lawless.
go. Hey, hey, Lawless, one of our favorites from across the pond. Big love, friend, and family. Dang, I miss you, my friend. Hey, quick tip on the Haikuns. Don't, once you get in the car, press F. You'll just chuck yourself out of there. But I'm loving the avatar, the kind of, I hate to say the word forced avatar, but that breaks out a good point. Now in spatial, if you create yourself an avatar, you've got choices, right? If you could create avatars for everybody, or you could create avatars that only exist in your space. It is a big upgrade with the newer SDK. Again, shout out Josh for giving me that alpha. I'm
Okay, I have begun driving and I think I just ran into somebody. My bad. I'm sorry. Make, oh, I just
running into
squashed
your
you,
boy.
Make. I just squashed you. I'm so sorry. You're a beast. Just got ran over. Hold on. I'm trying to get around you. Make, stop standing behind the vehicle. That's just not good. That's just not a good idea. Okay, so it is multiplayer. Oh, Prism. Okay, so I'm using the WASD and I'm using arrows. You have the munchies but can't eat. What terpentine helps? Okay, somebody, is it humulene or is it the other one? Carophylline is going to help me eat. Or I'm going to guess humulene because I really didn't pay attention. Peanuts.
Oh, CC, I just want to say I have to run, but everybody, I'm so happy you guys came, and thank you so much for spending your lunch hour, afternoon, morning with us. And I hope you continue jumping around the metaverse. I will see you next week. Take care.
Bye,
All
Pepper.
right. Bye, Prizzy. Yeah, Prizzy gives up his lunch hour so he can hang out with me and my hot mess self, which I am ever so grateful for. Because, like, let's be honest, I'm a little crazy. Um, oof. Ooh, I am not driving very well, Meg. I'm not doing such a good job.
And I am stuck because I chose the wrong one. I went carefully, and that is not the answer. So I think I have to drive backwards. But
I just got, I,
Tycoon, wow, they've done a
I
great
know.
job.
They are leveling up like hardcore. I met them early on in their journey in spatial and really connected with them because they are so energetic. LM can tell you they are full of energy. They are full of just love and really good ideas. Apparently, they're doing IRL and metaverse sort of cross-platform stuff. They're going, oh, you have pain, but you need to stay awake. What terpene helps? I'm going to say myrcene. I'm probably wrong. Oh, no. Hey, yo. My little girl goes, hey, yo.
Currently, I've got a big answer that basically says I chose the wrong answer, and I'm maybe not able to move. I need a refresh.
Oh, yeah. Mine also told me I was wrong. So I think that means I'm going to go to sleep soon. I don't know. Okay. So, anyways, if you guys want, hit up this game. It's actually really cool. Everything that the Haikuns does, I mean, is really fun. I get lost all the time and I have to like DM them and be like, how do I get out of this?
It's so funny. They'll be like, "Are
But
you okay, LM?" "Yeah, I'm having fun. Don't mind me. I'm just still playing. Don't
yeah,
mind me."
I'm just lost. I'm just gonna sit here for 5 hours. It's fine. Oh my goodness, I am a holder. I do really enjoy their product and the community. I mean, I'm a part of the community. LM is rocking in that community. It's really fun and playful and lighthearted. And they're trying to. Hey, are you playing the game, sweetheart? Yeah. Yeah, you're doing a great job. How about you go over here? Okay.
It's the
And
teaching that they're doing while you're playing the
yes.
game. That part is what is yummy. It is a beautiful thing to teach people about things that will heal them and can heal them that has been so, demonized and things of that nature. So I'm like, yes, give me education and games blended together. Ooh, vegetables and dessert. Ow. Okay.
That was so eloquently put, and exactly sort of what I was circling around, but my brain obviously is in 7 places at once. So what LM said, exactly, like to the 10th power. Blending that education and having a good time doing it, and like she said, something that's technically taboo in a lot of our communities, making it just, education is the key to stopping fear, I guess. If you know what you're up against, like I love to learn. So yeah, you want to draw? You can draw here.
I
Draw.
immediately came up with avocado ice cream. That's where I went from LM, like avocado.
Avocado ice cream. So yeah, avocado ice cream, definitely a thing. Love that for us. LMA shot you co-host if you want to grab it. Okay, so up next, I want to throw it to Make or LM. Are there any environments, spatial or otherwise, let's get creative, that you are really vibing on right now, and why? And should we go visit it?
Oh,
I'm
I
into
think
it.
we have to go with LM and see some of her VRM designs or what she's got cooking. It's always so amazing.
I know I didn't want to like ask, but I did want to suggest.
So I just made my on cyber, so that's the only place that I have the VRMs currently. And it is, for whatever reason, I don't know why, it's a little wonky for me to get in. Maybe it was just the Paladin room, but I can try and oh, actually no, I'm in. So I can drop my on cyber if you want.
Yes,
It's
please.
still in the
Yes.
building. So okay, all right, but I'll drop it. Okay.
Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, theys and thems, exclusive LM design sneak peek right here on Metaverse Monday, episode 54, portal hopping session with High CC, Make an NFT, LM Designs, and of course, Prism Art NFT. I should be a commercial person.
Your
Is that
voice
a
is so
job?
amazing. I mean, hello, yes.
Jingles. We got Prism jingles coming, folks.
Jingles. Okay. Did you drop it in the Twitter thread underneath in the little boxy box?
Apologies, my 4-year-old is crawling across me, mommy couching. So yes, I am about to
Oh
right
yeah.
now.
You do you. Yeah. The mommy vibes are hard today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging in while our children lose their peanuts.
My family is currently on vacation without me for a change. So, although I don't have the tiny tots, those middle agers, almost teenagers,
Similar to how over is over the reality. So I think it is on a different one than spatial is on as far as which versioning, but I believe that it is all, yeah, the Unity SDK, but don't quote me on that because I haven't read all the documentation yet.
There's always a lot to read. I mean, again, it took Josh basically babysitting me the entire. Let's be honest, I was just sitting there for emotional support while he helped me out navigate the intensity that is Unity. And there are some things, if you guys are starting to navigate, and one big one is knowing what version you are on and which one is working. And you got to be careful because you could update that Unity and all of a sudden you're actually running two versions of Unity instead of one, and that is a key frame that you want to take care of.
That part, that part, that
Whoa.
part. Yes. Yes, that part.
Mm. That's a pro tip, guys, or a beginner tip, I guess. Pros are like, duh. Oh my gosh.
But being in here
Yeah.
definitely makes me see why Cyber Nerd Baby definitely put out that tweet the other day, was like, yeah, I need to have rigging so my ears can move and my hair can flow. I was like, oh yeah, I see why you put that out for
Mhm.
there. I like that wish list for spatial. I appreciate you, Cyber Nerd Baby. Yes, okay.
I know. I love it. I love the fact that spatial. I know we champion spatial. A lot of us in here are Spatian guides. But I think one of the biggest, blessings about being a Spatian and really being a part of the community and kind of tapped into what's going on is the fact that the team does listen, and they listen in a way that we feel heard. So I know that other platforms, listen to their community, but maybe something gets lost in translation, or it gets kind of shuffled to the back of the line. And so it doesn't seem like they're taking action on those sort of requests. But spatial really is good about, hey, updating. So this is what we're focusing on right now for Q2, Q3. The things that you're looking at, the things that you're looking for fixes, you know, we can do a batch of them at this time, or they're going to have to wait until later in the year to get that fixed, or we're coming out soon with an update that should change that feature in a favorable way. I really do like the back and forth dialogue between the spatial team and the spatian community. I think that's one of the strengths of why our community is so strong and so connected. So I know, beating a drum, but oh
You know,
yeah.
I would just say also it's an interesting dynamic, right? Because they
Hey,
are
go
not
Pepe.
centralized things such as Decentraland, which has a DAO. And sometimes when you have a DAO and you got votes involved and you have people who do it, it's harder to make progress, or some of the progress gets lost. Where they do a brilliant job talking to their community, but their community also does not have the same stake or vested voting in how things happen.
You know, that's a really good point. Yeah. I own my Decentraland name, and I just recently discovered that I have, you know, a drop, like a tiny drop of like voting power, and I am was completely shocked about that because people, you know, approach us and say, hey, we would really like you to weigh in on this proposal. We would love your vote. Please, you know, read this. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, guys. I don't have any say in what happens in the central land. I don't own land. And I just recently, they came back and was like, actually, Cece, and it blew my tiny little meta brain for sure. Speaking of Decentraland though, I really want to take us to the next stop, which is one of my favorite hangouts. If I'm not here, I'm at the Baby Dolls, I'm at Seed, I'm at Make's Penthouse. Like, this spot really does give me that warm, fuzzy community feeling that makes me so happy. So I posted it in World, and then I'm hoping to pin it up top. So we are heading to the one, the only True Band Room, run by Shelly Van and the Rockin' Unicorns. So so excited to share this space. Oh, good morning,
Hey,
Soniax. I
while
just
we're
saw your
over
message.
there, by the way, see, if you guys don't know and you guys have curiosities about DCL as we're going over now, one thing I might add, if you have your Decentraland name, now there is a wonderful new tool called Decentraland Worlds, and you can build a humongous place just for really owning a name that I think right now is less than $70. And their Mr. Dinya, I believe that's how you pronounce it, has even put out templates that are fantastic to add. And you can build your own DCL space. It won't go on, to the map, but it will give you a home.
I love that. I would love to make a, a home in Decentraland, even if it is just a DCL world. I think it would be really fun to have a simpler version of, you know, the Emerald Palace or something like that. Oops. I was kind of at a party the other day and lost all of my clothes. So let me quick get some clothes on for you guys because this is a family friendly show. My bad. Oh, Make, you muted. You must have a kid situation going on. Okay.
I'm here for you. I was actually going to find you once again on Lighthouse to go jump in the True Band. Looking
Sweet.
forward to it. I couldn't agree. They do such a brilliant job at the Band Room. If you guys have been to some of their events, I believe it's Stony comes in and he's just got such positive vibes. What day is Stony's event they do there?
You're gonna love this because Stony will be at True Band Room at 1 o'clock my time. I don't know what time that is for you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. for MoFaya Mondays with Stony live at the True Band Room. This is one of my favorite ways to unwind from the day. I rock the metaverse all day. And I throw my avatar into the True Band Room. I say hello to all the beautiful people. I auto dance that bad boy, and I just listen and vibe to the music as I'm running around chasing after kids, when I'm making dinner, or lunch. Actually, it's like a late lunch, but whatever. But this is where I get to just listen to music, vibe, and just enjoy. So MoFaya Mondays with Stony, 6 p.m. Eastern, I guess, 4 p.m. Pacific time. So yeah, so this is the True Band Room. Shelly is the master streamer in Decentraland, has a really good setup. And yeah, I love it. Oh, nice wings, Make. Are those new? Ooh, I
New, and
like.
they were a little, actually, probably the most expensive wearable I have purchased. And guess what? None other custom made Epic by our good friend DJ Trax. He put out a set of 10, always wanted a
Ah,
pair of wings, hit me up and said, "Look, you are in the list of 10 before we drop them." And I had to do it. I couldn't resist.
I love it. You know what? Trax has the most epic wings in Decentraland. I saw a pair, I think it was during like Metaverse Music Festival, or I can't remember. And I sort of like asked him, I was like, so where can I get a pair of these? And he's like, oh, sorry, these are mythic. You lose. And I'm like, oh. But I admire the wings the Trax team has. They're amazing. So I finally got a little bit of mana, or do we call it mana? I call it mana because in Hawaii, mana means like energy and strength and like inner power. So I don't know what we call it. So I guess mana. I finally got some and I'm gonna spend it. I think the first person I'm gonna spend it on, I think I want to buy some stuff from Odd Job, because Odd Job comes out with some really cool stuff. So anyways, I have a long list of people that I need to support with my newly found Decentraland mana. So yeah, coming down the list. But
You
True
know,
Band
don't
Room.
forget, little pro tip there too, if we're talking mana or mana, with or with, whatever, that there is poly mana and then there's ETH mana, and they are different. And so, generally speaking, if you want to buy wearables, you end up getting poly mana. But if you want to buy like your name or a plot of land, then you use ETH mana.
Ah, duly noted, because I think I have ETH mana. So now I need to figure out how to get poly mana. Dang it! My life is so difficult.
You could do that right through Decentraland. I believe you may be able to do it through the Umbria Bridge as well, but I believe lately in the past I've gone right through Decentraland.
Ooh, that's cool. I love how the in-app marketplace is for Decentraland. It's really nice. Very seamless. But what is that third person or marketplace that you can go to and you can earn rewards and stuff like that? People are really excited about it. I can't remember what it's called.
I think it starts with a V. I know what you're talking about. I have not been there yet, but it is getting a lot of hype. There is no question. I think there are less royalties or something as well. Um, I'll get that alpha for you for sure.
Yeah, and it was a really cool user experience. You do have to go out to like a Web2 web page, but it's a place where you can reward your community. You can when you sell things, you get a little bump, or when you buy things, you kind of get like reward points and stuff like that. And I thought it was really cool way to sort of track um, who your highest, I guess, spenders or users are, and like reward them for their patronage, I guess you could say.
One of I will get that for you. One of the other things about the True Band Room, they do a great job rewarding you for showing up. I mean I have a bunch of different true band room events. They're kind of like POAP NFTs almost, and it really does. It's great to see them actually in your OpenSea, not just like a POAP on a whole nother app that lets you know that they care and they support you. I think that's fantastic.
Yes, and the art is really good. So everyone who performs at the True Band Room, I think they get the opportunity to use these, individualized sort of art collections, if you will, from your favorite musician. So I thought that's a really cool thing to point out as well. Their Discord is hopping. I think the team puts out like the weekly schedule, so you can make sure that you're there to attend. They do giveaways, and let's not forget the music is fire. Everybody that I've seen perform at the True really comes with their A game, and it's a really great experience. And I love chatting with everyone. It's so sweet. I said this in the other space, in the F Cancer space. It's like you walk into that TV show Cheers, and everyone knows your name, and they scream at you when you walk in, Norm. So I just want to give love to the True Band Room. The build is great. They also have a twin in OnCyber, which is awesome, because now there's not only streaming into Centraland, but they're streaming into OnCyber and onboarding new friends and sharing new experiences, and they're trying out new things, which is really cool. So shout out to Shelly and the team.
See, and I
Cannot give you
think
enough love.
I could be wrong, but I think they also have a Hyperfly, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, maybe Hyperfy, not OnCyber. Thank you. Yeah, I think you're right. My bad. Don't listen to me, folks. I'm just a hot mess express today. But yes, I think you're right. Hyperfy, not OnCyber.
It's all blending, girl. It is all blending these days.
I know, because some of these new worlds are very, very similar and have a lot of the similar features. I think it's just like price point, and maybe some smaller, features that differentiate them. So my brain tends to flow together. So we have been at it for an hour and a half. You guys are amazing for sticking with me this long. I love you all. I just want to shout out Indie Game Hustle. So nice to see you and meet you. I'm going to shoot you a follow because hello, gamers, schmares, absolutely love you. I saw your little love note in the comments. So thank you. Shout out to you. Obi-Wan PR. Hello, friend. Sure, we'll follow you back, friend. I love it. Bye. Ooh, your PFP is dope. We love that. So many new friends in the room. Glad you could join us. I want to take this last 30 minutes before we shut it down for the day to introduce you all to a new world. It's kind of a cool little situation. I ran into Arium because of Lighthouse. So early on, I tapped into the Lighthouse team and really, really loved what they were doing. They were indexing all of these new virtual worlds and everything that was available, through a browser, they wanted to include or, offer to include. And so they shared with me their list. And of course, I had to start with the A's at the top. And I have been sort of hoarding this world for a little while. And I think today is the day. So I'm going to post, it's called Arium XYZ. And it's a really, really cute little virtual world. So let me post the link. And this is just to their webpage because I want you to help me. I know which world I would want to show you guys, but I definitely want your input. So I posted it in the little comment box below. And yeah, I'm going to hop in there right now. Okay. And you can follow me on Lighthouse if you're interested in seeing a brand new world. So I posted the web address. Let's see here. Boopity boop boop boop. All right. So Arium is bringing human connection to virtual exhibitions. So they are creating and engaging virtual spaces bringing story and context to artwork, and you can connect with your community in a shared social experience. So there is a world. Let's see here.
I don't
Oh
see it
no.
over yet in Lighthouse, so I'm real excited. And
Okay.
I see
So
hey,
I'm
Sam.
Okay, I'm gonna jump in. It's an experience called the Portal, and I think this was the first one I hopped into when I got my first reaction. So I'm hopping into it now. Hopefully, it updates. Let me check and make sure. Join with webcam and microphone. Sure, why not? Okay, let's go. Change avatar image. I'm fine. Boom. All right, but I am gonna mute this
You're
world.
taking me back. So this was one of the first worlds that I experimented in building in right after I came out of
Shh.
Mozilla Hubs era. And I was like,
Shut
nobody
up.
builds here. No one will play with me here. And so right before I came into knowing about spatial, this is where I was building. So I love that you're here.
What?
Oh my gosh, this is exciting. Um,
I'm laughing so hard and I love it. Oh my God, LM. Oh, so let me tell you. Okay. So I hopped into this portal space and immediately I was struck by just the visuals. It's incredible. Like the sky, the reflective water. It just blew my mind. I was like, this is really cool. And of course, they have all of these experiences. And I spent so much time popping in and out the mint, like of all of these sort of places. And there was one place I went to that was like diving into Alice in Wonderland, and my brain exploded. And I know I have the link to it somewhere. I wish I could find it for us to play with today, but I'd have to go digging because I wrote a whole blog article and everything, and I'm sure I put the link in there somewhere. But yeah, whenever you go adventuring, make sure to document. So, what was your experience in Arium? Why did you sort of migrate out?
I absolutely I loved it at the time. I just, because I had such I was not actually great at optimizing at the time. It was something I perfected along the way. And definitely coming into spatial, I was good at optimizing. But also, I came into knowing about it through um, the here and now and how they were doing their experience back then, and Beats brought it to my attention. I was like, well, I want to try and build in an experience that was so amazing and epic, so let me see what it's about. So it was really interesting because at that point I was just all over the place exploring where to go and build and whatnot. So for me, it was just not a lot of people were there at the time. But there's so many more people now, and so I need to venture back into all the places that I used to build in because yeah, they're great. Like for example, Proto World is going mobile. I don't know if anyone has a Proto World, but yeah, just letting everybody know I'm excited about that. Okay.
Ooh, I'm gonna write Proto World down because I don't think that's on my list of things to snoop around. Proto World. I like that.
gotta
Perfect.
say, I'm still waiting for a rebirth to get really my VR experience going again. That is something I am still missing, CC. And P.S. I got
Aww.
a surprise song on the rap. If there's a space to do it, I got some news myself.
Ooh, yes. So let me hop into one of these REM spaces real quick, and then what do you think? A little 5 minute wind down with making an NFT. Let's see here. Oh, Oh, maybe I'm just supposed to boop. Ah, so with this one, you walk through the portal, very like similar to OnSide. Oh, okay, I see you.
Yeah, and you don't have to exit or enter with a key, so that's pretty wild.
Yeah, now this one
I
is really
walk
different.
into something a little naughty for today, and I was like, "Oops, I'm good."
Oh yeah, like the art, I went into, I think it was like a BDSM museum, and I was like, okay, let's do this.
Mom and dad have a swing in their room. Just kidding.
Oh wow, this is a really cool piece of art. Oh, I'm so glad I got this on stream. So yeah, so Arium seems like it's primarily a space for artists. So more traditional artists, they don't seem to be like NFT artists. Maybe, yeah, I don't see like crypto or NFT sort of being advertised here. I did see some art that was on Tez, so I don't know if maybe the Tez community has sort of embraced Arium. But yeah, I feel like this is just, your traditional artists getting into Web3 in a really like low key but still elegant way. So that's sort of my take on Arium. And there was a wonderful experience that I hopped into and I documented for my blog. And like I said, it was so much like Alice in Wonderland, and use of teleports, use of 3D assets and imagery, and they even used some soundscaping. It was There was moments of clunkiness, and I wonder if that was just maybe them going overboard with the experience. But for the most part, really enjoyable from start to finish. And so I really am interested in joining their Discord and talking to the community and maybe learning a little bit more about it with the Metaverse 3. So I think this would be a good world for that. But I just wanted to show you guys Arium, tell you, hey, check it out. I know it seems like it's just another world, but it's different. It's a whole new community we can tap into, we can reach out to, engage with, and see if we can come up with some cool collabs. Maybe they don't have a music program. Maybe we can, help them, inspire them to onboard musicians, or maybe they do have a kick-ass music program like the Dope Stilo Music Club. And maybe there's gonna opportunity to collaborate and cross-pollinate. But yeah, so Arium, I love it. I'm gonna bring you guys another world soon that I'm exploring. And yeah, so that's the little prize for today, checking out Arium. And if you have any questions, or if you want to jump in later with me just to explore a little bit more, I'd love that. Shoot me a DM. All right, guys, I think it's about that time to wind down. So I want to do a little round the room. I want to thank my co-hosts, Make an NFT, LM Designs. Ida X Lab is definitely a co-host. She's my expert. But I do want to give you the opportunity, if you have any events coming up, or if you have any launches or anything you'd like to promote for yourself, please do. We can start with Ida.
Oh my God, Cece. No, it's right now at this moment. We are working on some things, but taking it slow because it's summertime. So I just wish everybody takes their time and swim if they have the ocean next by, and just enjoy your summertime, I guess, because this is a good time. Thanks, Cece.
Thank you so much, Ida, and thank you for reminding me that I haven't been to the beach yet this summer. So that's going to happen. Maybe I'll shut down the metaverse tomorrow and we'll all go to the beach. Yeah, because Ready Player One, right? LM, please share with us. I know you've got the jam. I know you've got so much going on. So take as much time as you want and share with us any updates or events or anything coming up in your world that we need to get tapped into.
Oh my goodness. So there's a bit of this, a bit of that. I will have to be better and more prepared. You catch me on the spot. I'm so excited to say that the Meditation Infinite Breath 2.0 soft launch will be happening this week. So some of you will be getting invites to come in and tap into getting auras and things of that nature. And then next week, we're going to have a whole meditation, elevation, just opening of the space for everyone. So it's that time. I'm super excited. And then there's a few different collaborations that I don't know if everyone knows about, but I definitely got to collaborate with Blue to Black and was able to make some super duper cool things with amazing people like Chaz. So I have these awesome new wearables that are out there. So if you do see the collaborations, just give it a like if you can or if you like them. And yes, I'm excited to be here. Things are happening and Pharmacy Phantom, if y'all want to pop in, earn a badge, earn a reward, things of that nature. I definitely converted all the assets that I got from owning my Pharmacy Phantom. So Styles P is up in the spatial and whatnot, got the boom box blasting the beats. So yeah, just wanted to let you know we're doing the things. And yes, if I forgot something, I do apologize. But yes, tap into and tune into Miss J AVAX. That is going to be coming up in a few weeks. So I will circle back to that one. But I am giving speeches and hosting things and doing the things. So if you see me, catch me. I love y'all.
I love it. And Make, you have the mic.
I just want to thank you first and foremost, Cece, for being such a great friend, such an inspiring person to roll with through the metaverse. I love you, my metaverse bestie. I got something to close out the space once you're ready that I'm very excited about. Some of you may have heard the original mix, but I have been tinkering, and I am proud to say that my remix of Reflect is going to be on Spotify and iTunes Music, wherever you stream. And I'm getting a credit as like a music remix DJ Jiggy Josh or J Griff 120's coming in hot. And I'm excited to share that with you tonight.
I love it, Make. We're all so creative and we're all doing so many beautiful things. I feel like we're just one beautiful like heart and ecosystem, and our fingers are reaching out into the stretches, the farthest reaches of the metaverse, of the internet, doing amazing creative things and bringing it back to the hive to enjoy and to celebrate. So I love it. I love it. I love it. I do want to say thank you, everyone, so much for joining us today. You could be anywhere and you decided to be with us. It really does warm my heart. I love everyone in this room intimately. You guys are my friends. I do this for you ultimately because I want to share you with the world. Someday I will get my act together and turn all of these silly, fun adventures into a proper podcast series. And I hope you all will be on it someday. I absolutely love you guys so much. A rising tide raises all boats. So please like and follow each other, engage on that timeline. Prism is making me do threads. Actually, he's not making me. He's inspiring me because he's rocking it, you guys. And I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for joining Metaverse Monday. This was episode 54. I really hope you enjoyed adventuring across the metaverse with us today. If you'd like to become a sponsor, please reach out to me to discuss available opportunities to join the adventure. Until next week, my friends, I'll see you in the metaverse. Make, play us out, buddy.
Okay, we've got Reflect by Electric Palace, remixed by yours truly, DJ J Griff 120. And if anybody needs any sound adjustments, let me know through the phone, through the spot. Let's reflect, party people. Tough choices gotta be made. Now on our own. And lately there's so much at stake. Big love, family. Thank you for listening. Thank you for coming. Big, big love. Let's reflect and move forward.
And that's a wrap.